The pictures on the wall are of black people, and white people wouldn't have that hanging on their wall. This is obviously a black family, but they seem like they are clean.
Hey, what's going on? I've been gone for a little bit. Better to being gone for a few months. Anyways, real life shit was hitting me hard, and it still is, but I'm gonna try and cope through it. Anyways, I'm looking at a show that I said I would look at for a long ass time. I've always wanted to take a look at this show, and today's Wife Swap. And I'm glad, because I used to love this show. I still do. And looking back at it, Wife Swap wasn't really a good idea. You take, basically, what it is you take two families who are complete polar opposites of each other, and you make them trade wives for a week, and there won't be anything wrong. There won't be any drama. There's a lot of controversy and a lot of drama. There's a shit ton of controversies about this show. Like, I actually looked up the show for the first time in a few years to do some research, and I remembered that one of the kids from one of these episodes, killed his mom and one of his brothers after the episode aired, 10 years after. But I'm not going to be talking about that. Not yet. Today we're going to be looking at two families, and one of them is just flat out racist. I don't even know how to, I'm not making a joke. I'm not making this up. This is, the shit they say is just a red flag. I don't know where they find these people. So today we're going to be looking at the Wiggins family and the Felix family. Who the fuck is naming these families? Let's just get this started.
Each week, from across America, two families are chosen.
Change their lives? Yeah, it'll fucking end them too. Come on, man. I don't think that any of this show helped any families whatsoever. Every time I read about the families afterwards, it just ends with the husband and wife getting a divorce.
Protective Niecy smothers her teenage sons, needing to know where they are every minute of the day.
I think these guys will be fine leaving the house at 3 p.m. These guys look like they're in their 20s, man. I think they'll be fine leaving the house in the middle of the day, alright? The guy on the right has a fucking beard. I think he'll be fine. He's gonna be okay.
Bill is a former Marine sergeant who runs the house like boot camp.
I already know without a doubt that that's this guy's entire personality. There are so many military dads on this fucking show, and they run their house like it's the Navy. This is Full Metal Jacket up in this bitch. They get in your face, not really get in your face, but start getting on your ass about every minuscule detail. That's this guy's entire personality. It's not your kid's fault that you used to be in the military.
And the Felix family. Vicky spends more time in the casino than she does with her kids.
What the hell? It's just a really bad mom. What the fuck?
Unemployed dad Jeremy runs the house like a zoo.
One of my favorite parts of this show is that in the intro, they usually have the families standing outside of their house, looking like they're about to take a photograph from the fucking 1800s, and they always have these painfully fake smiles on their face, or they just look pissed off half the time. Why the hell does this guy look so mad? He looks like he's about to punch me in the face. He looks like he's about to deck me in the face through my screen. What the hell? Also, Jeremy over here looks like he owns, about 2 Confederate flags. Probably doesn't like gay people. Probably wouldn't say some not too nice things to me. And, probably voted MAGA. Probably plays Call of Duty. These are one of those, this is one of those alcoholic dads you run into on, Xbox Live or some shit.
Their 5 and 9-year-olds stay up late into the night as they don't have a bedtime.
On a serious note, your kids need some structure. They need sleep. It just sounds like they have really lazy parents. So this guy would probably call me a name while playing Left 4 Dead. This woman's a proud gambler, but they live in a shitty house. How are you a gambler, but you're still broke? Stop gambling.
Each wife is about to get a new husband, new children, and a new life.
I wonder how many families of this show is just torn apart. I mean, we already know that people will snap and kill their family members, unfortunately. But I wonder how many, some of these, affairs have happened when you send the wives away. Because if you send the wife away and she's being treated better, fuck that. She's not coming back. It's game over.
We are going to have problems in this house, I'm telling you right now.
Oh, he telling me to talk to the hand. That's disrespecting an adult.
Real lives.
I think you just ignorant, period.
Just skip the rest of this dumbass intro, dude. This is so over-dramatic and over-the-top for no reason. I don't know why TV used to be so over-dramatic.
Over here, you white people.
What an interesting intro. You see what I mean?
15-year-old Breland and 18-year-old LB have to live by Niecy's rules, and she's on their case 24/7.
She always calling me and my brother, asking us who we with, where we at, what time we gonna be home.
What are you doing? Where at? What time you gonna be home?
I mean, I'll be honest. This isn't really that bad. I mean, I thought that, she was gonna be on some sort of psychotic shit. I thought if these guys tried to leave the house, they'd have to play a game of 21 questions, but I don't know. She's just kind of calling them and saying, hey, where are you at? when you get to be home. All right, see you later. Dinner will be ready, champ. But, like, that other house, the mom just isn't there.
I'm 18 years old, and I still have a bedtime.
Such a dick, broski. But move the fuck out if you don't like it. I don't know what to tell you.
Husband Bill used to be a sergeant in the Marines, and as far as the boys are concerned, he might as well still be in the Corps.
As far as I'm concerned, he might as well still be there, too. I mean, that's all they fucking talked about, and he's been on screen for, like, what, like 5 minutes? You'd think that this guy fought, like, World War II or some shit, man. Like I said, you meet one of these guys on here, and you meet them all.
Military, and guided my life and my kids' upbringing through military value.
And that means surprise military inspections of the boys' rooms.
This shit existed back then, too? Why the hell do you even need those? Is it just in case you forget where you're at?
What we got here? Is it clean?
And he has a little white glove thing. And then he goes to the TV, swipe across the TV, but he always catch me with the blind.
What is that? Give me 50 sit-ups.
What the hell? What type of bullshit is that? You really just tried this dude's life like that? You had to put on your white Michael Jackson glove. And there's a speck of dust on there. He has to do, like, what? 100 sit-ups? That doesn't even make, like, a lick of sense. Like I said, you have to put on a white Michael Jackson glove just for that shit to show up. Like, it's times like this I kind of want to, like, almost be thankful. Even if my parents weren't the greatest, I want to call them up and ask them, like, thank them for not doing this shit. I'm gonna go ahead and look at that other family, those honkies, because we spent like the first few minutes of this video making fun of these guys, so let's go ahead.
It's Niecy and the boys' responsibility to keep the house up to military standards, so Bill can take it easy.
There's only one big dog in this house.
Fuck this guy, let's go to the other family.
If I had to stay home with my children, I would probably be bald because I'd rip every hair out of my head.
Yeah, fuck those little shits, man. Those stupid little bastards. I mean, it's almost like you chose to have them.
She hardly ever sees her kids. She's either sleeping till noon, working till midnight in a call center, or gambling in the casino till 4 o'clock in the morning.
Right, first of all, this background music's such fucking dick. And second of all, what a great mom. You gotta love a mom that's barely at home. And it's not even like the thing where she's working and she spends time with them when she gets off. No, she's working all day and then just decides to go to the casino. What the fuck? Imagine you break your leg or like you have a pivotal moment in your life or some shit. You need your mom. She's out playing roulette or some shit. Like, what the hell? Maybe the dad will be better. You know, maybe the unemployed husband who looks like he's a closet racist will be better.
My education, I have an 8th grade education. I didn't stay in school because I hated school.
Oh, I mean, I don't even know what to say at this point. You couldn't make it past the 8th grade? What the hell? All I can say is, yeah, I definitely played against this guy on Left 4 Dead. There's just no way I didn't.
Since he lost his job shoveling manure, unemployed Jeremy looks after the kids and does everything around the house.
Alright, whoa. Let's just do a little recap here, right? So the kids, they spend all their time doing whatever the fuck they want, right?
Our children are in their rooms watching television or playing video games 7 to 8 hours a day.
Dad's a fucking idiot that used to shovel shit back then. Like, he used to shovel crap. I didn't even know that was an actual job. He somehow got fired from that. How do you get fired from doing that? More on that later. The mom is always out at casinos and is never at home. There's no rules there whatsoever, no structure. All I can really say to that is I wonder how these kids ended up turning out, like, as adults. I mean, they didn't have the best parents, but you can go against the grain like how I did and turn out okay. Let's just see what happens when they switch lives inside these respective households.
For the first time, the wives get to see where they'll be living for the next 2 weeks.
People live there?
Reaction honestly kind of makes sense. 100K in New York will get you, I don't know, a fucking broom closet at best, if that. And I mean, if you don't believe me, I mean, look it up. The prices make no sense. But I mean, it's also where you live when you shovel shit and get fired from that job too.
Before the wives meet their new family, they get to explore their new homes.
Wow, this is nice. The pictures on the wall are of black people, and white people wouldn't have that hanging on their wall.
What do I even say to that? What do I even say to that? What point should I make? I don't know if I should be offended. I don't know if I should just be shocked or gobsmacked. Like, what? I mean, I have a Frank Ocean poster. Should I not have that because I'm not black? What the fuck? It's kind of insane that somebody can be racist when their husband used to shovel crap as his job. And this woman goes on to be, like, surprised that the household doesn't look like a pigsty because they're black. I don't even think she knows if they're black. She just saw that one picture and just assumed that they were. What the hell?
Oh my God.
This room is so clean. Do they not live in here? This is obviously a black family, but they seem like they are clean.
This is a black family, but they seem like they're clean. Man, the irony is actually making my scrotum itch right now. It's crazy considering just how filthy her house is. Let this be a life lesson, kids, because it really just goes to show what happens when you are racist and bigoted. Alright, she thinks that all black people are nasty and dirty, but look at her house in comparison to over there. Her home is basically spotless. It looks great. It looks fantastic. I want to live there. But then that white woman's house is dirty as fuck. Her husband used to shovel shit. Has like, what, an 8th grade education? And her own kids don't even really speak to her. Not that like they can. She doesn't even want to. I think it goes to put into perspective the people who are racist. So if you're ever getting like racist comments from like Instagram or some shit, just remember, these are the people who are talking shit to you, so don't feel too bad about it.
One of the main things that I was really concerned about is that she likes to use the N-word a lot.
I don't think it's her, it's me.
God, this guy couldn't be any more proud about that shit. I was joking about, like, the Left 4 Dead stuff earlier, you know? He definitely plays. There's just no way he doesn't. I don't think I've ever, like, actually hated someone I made a video on. Not even the fucking woman hater. But at this point, I feel like I have to, man. I mean, I don't even think they would like me.
She's a decent woman. She's a clean woman. I don't think of her as the N-word. I don't.
First of all, what the fuck is this interview a camera angle? They do this throughout, like, the entire episode. Why does it look like it's being filmed in a Paranormal Activity movie? And second of all, if being indecent and dirty and whatever the hell makes you that word, then hey man, I think some people might have a word for you. It's kind of crazy how this family thinks. How these people think. How people like this think. Some of these people are some of the nastiest looking motherfuckers on this entire planet. And somehow, they are racist. They think down. They think they're the superior race. But you can't take a shower? You don't know what moisturizer is? Like, come on, dude. What, you have to be like 40 years old, and you have a pizza face. You probably haven't showered in like fucking, what, your entire life. You probably don't even know what moisturizer is.
Normally what happens, if a white person call a black person, it's on.
Oh, yeah, but
It's kind of crazy to me that this episode probably isn't really that old. I checked it out on Hulu, and it's about 20 years old. Came out like September 2005, but even then, there's like, I'd expect this from like a reality show from like in the 70s or the 80s. There's not really, I don't think that they could air this now, and if they did, they'd do something stupid. And a part of me is kind of shocked that it even made it onto TV at the time that it was airing. Like, it's not subtle. These dudes are just, like, flat out racist. And if not that, then they're a bit bigoted.
I do not get to spend a lot of time with my mom because she's either off to work or on the computer. I would like my mom to stay home with me more.
Her mom's just an all-around L. She's just such a terrible person. She's just a bad person. She's a terrible mom. A terrible wife. I don't even think she sleeps in the same bed as her husband. I didn't show that because copyright. The entire family is just a mess. Like I said, I don't even know what to say about them.
It's kind of like one of those things you don't realize what you have until it's gone. I miss my family so much.
What the hell you don't? What the fuck? Turn off this sad, generic YouTube music. YouTube wasn't even out by that time. What the hell? Turn off this sad-ass music. You don't even like your family. Your intro was literally about you saying that you'd rip all your hair out of your head if you had to even speak to your kids. And, like, when's the last time you said I love you or I'm proud of you to your son or daughter? And you don't, like, you have your kids at home being like, oh yeah, mom's just never here. And then there's no way that you talk to your husband you don't like because you don't even sleep in the same bed as him. That motherfucker is sleeping on the sofa.
I feel like I just need to pick up a phone and call.
You need to stop neglecting your kids, and I think you need to stop being racist. I don't know, that's just me though.
She is becoming increasingly concerned about sharing a house with Jeremy.
He just won't admit that he's racist. And forget that he's talking about he likes me. Forget that.
Motherfucker's trying to do the, oh, I don't like black people, but you're one of the good ones shtick. Man, fuck this guy, and I would say fuck the entire family, but the kids don't really do anything. I don't even think the kids really know what racism is. They probably don't really have that. They're not old enough to really care about that. And it's just really him and his wife. They're both just really dumb, bigoted, idiotic, hypocritical people.
He has to prepare a Wiggins feast for 20 family and friends. But it's not just the cooking that's got Vicky worried.
Sometimes I feel uncomfortable when I'm around, some black people. I have a wall up because I think you have to prove yourself to me.
What the fuck does that even mean? What does she mean by that? You have to prove yourself to her? What? I'm puzzled by that. Why would I need to prove myself to someone who neglects their kids, doesn't like her husband, and her house is filthy, probably smells like expired eggs and salmon? Why the fuck would I need to prove myself to you? I've been meaning to say this the whole video, but this girl and her husband looked like they smell like fucking garbage. Why would I need to prove myself to you? It's crazy how people like this will, assume or have some sort of superiority complex, yet their life is in complete shambles. That's just kind of how it's going in both of the households. They're just butting heads due to the fact that these two are just blatantly racist. That's all this episode's about. I don't know what I'm gonna name this video aside from, racist wife swap or some shit. I don't know. I'll try to come up with something creative because this is just bad. But I think I'm gonna wrap it off here. Sorry for the abrupt ending. I don't really think I can show too much of this show. I don't really want to get copyright striked by the YouTube guys because these guys are so inconsistent with what I can show and what I can't show. I don't really know. I'm probably going to do a part 2, which is the first time I'm ever doing that, to be honest. I've never done that before. But yeah, that's just kind of how it is. That's how it's going on in both households. Like I said, wife swap, it wasn't really a good idea. It just was not a good idea. It was a pretty bad... I don't really know why they made it. I don't know who at corporate thought that it was a good idea to make that show. But, it was entertaining. I hope you guys ended up enjoying this video. I certainly enjoyed making it. I'm going to plan on making another Room Raiders video. Don't know how many more videos I'm going to make of that, because that shit's kind of getting boring. I might try to make more videos like this on other reality TV shows. Just let me know. Tell me what ones I should make videos on, as long as they're interesting. And, I don't know. That's about it. See ya.